Welcome to Landrover Things. I make videos about Landrover things. I ended up on the Landrover journey by chance. I needed a cheap runaround and my son wanted a car with a wheel on the back. So we ended up with this. It's a TD4 Freelander with an auto box. And despite what most people have told me, it's been a great car. I had to replace the VCU to keep it a four-wheel drive, and apart from that, it's only had maintenance. I put some nice all-terrain tyres on and a steel sump guard, and since I've owned a Land Rover, I've had to go and find a few green lanes to do. I've even started doing some RTV1 and Tyro trials, which has been great fun. So I'm kind of hooked on the Landrover thing. I'm making this video because I've actually traded this in. So I'm going to drive up to North Wales from the West Country in this, and I'm going to collect my next Land Rover. I'm really excited to make a few videos with that, but I just wanted to show you where it all began. We have got some serious Land Rover things going on this morning. It's just after 5 AM. I've left super early because today's the day we are going to say goodbye to the Freelander. So I need to drive the Freelander up to North Wales, which is just under 200 miles, and collect the new to me Land Rover, which is a bit different to the Freelander, and drive that one home. So hopefully everything goes smoothly, and later on I can do a video with my new Land Rover. Getting pretty close to where we're collecting the new car, probably 20 minutes away now. We're in North Wales. It's been a pretty scenic drive. I've noticed as well there's a lot of Land Rovers on the road on the drive here. I've seen countless Defenders, new and old. I've seen Range Rovers of all types, the Vogues, the Evokes, the Sports. I've seen a few Freelander 2s, I've seen a few Discovery 2s, Discovery Sports, but I haven't seen any of what I'm going to be collecting. So, quite happy about that in a way. Kind of wanted something that you didn't see too many of. It's a little bit different. Can't wait to pick it up. The Freelander's performed well on the long drive. Wales has actually been really beautiful to drive through. It's really tempting to do some lanes as soon as I pick this car up, but I think I just need to get it back home and see what we've got. Check it all out. But I've had Trailwise map up, and there is quite a few nice looking lanes around, so maybe we'll have to plan another trip to North Wales once the car is ready and we know it's going to be reliable. So I'll be looking forward to that. Well, that turned out to be pretty stressful. I have done the deal. Freelander's gone. The new Land Rover is what I'm in. driving home now. Had a look around it when I got here, bearing in mind I've driven 4 hours to collect it, and it's a little bit rougher than I thought, but not too bad, nothing major. Just always looks better in pictures. So we go for a little drive, and gearbox won't select high, low, it's not working. So we're sort of fiddling around in a car park for a bit, trying to get high-low to engage. He ends up taking it to a Landrover specialist, because he's sort of, you can see the sort of panic in his eyes, you know. I genuinely believe that it kind of was working the last time he tried to use it or whatever. He did seem like a really genuine guy. So we went to a Landrover specialist who said the gear linkage is broken, you need this small part, but they haven't got one. So the guy went to another Landrover specialist here in North Wales, and they had the part but weren't interested in fitting it. It was too short notice and whatever it is. I didn't really want to leave without knowing that this gearbox works, because, you know, most of what I want it for is to kind of play around off-road, and if there's no high-low and no diff lock, then I'll just keep my Freelander, to be honest. So it was awkward. We were kind of driving around, not sure what was going to happen, how it was going to play out. It's always a bit nerve-wracking when you're buying. I don't buy cars often, you know, it's quite a infrequent and slightly nerve-wracking thing for me to do, and I'm not handy with the spanners, so I have to just read the person and see how I feel about them, really. And so we got the part in the end, and I'm saying, well, I don't know the gearbox is going to work until the part's going to fix. So we were discussing whether I hold back some money until I've had it fitted, and all these options, and it was just a bit of a nightmare. And the guy said, oh, I've got some ramps at home, I'll put it up and I'll see if I can do it. So he's doing it, he's like covered in oil, he's burning himself, because we've been out driving, all the exhaust hot and bits underneath are hot, and he's trying to get off on his holidays for the weekend, and it's pretty stressful, to be fair. But fair play to him, he managed to get the part changed. It's a small piece that kind of links the gearbox together with the transfer case, and managed to get high-low working, diff lock working, everything's going. He's got about 20 minutes to clean up before he goes on holiday, and just about got it all done, and I'm on my way home in the new Land Rover. I don't know if anyone knows what it is. What do you think it is? I don't know if you can hear it. I might give it away. Let me know what you think it is, and I'll do another video of the outside when I get back and reveal all. Right, boys. I was going to try and put some tunes on as anyway, I thought I'd better listen to the car for a bit, just to make sure nothing's falling off or any weird noises coming up on my travels. But just sort of driving it a bit more, I kind of get what people say when they look at the Freelander and go, oh, it's not a proper Land Rover, because the brakes kind of work on a Freelander, and it kind of goes around corners without lying down on its side. This is so rolly and spongy and agricultural that I feel this is definitely a proper Land Rover. So I'm looking forward to doing some cool stuff in my new boaty Land Rover. Right, that's the drive back done. So I'm back home now, new car. Car drove back well, no problems. It's been a long day, so I'm gonna get in, see the family. I'll give you a good walk around tomorrow, show you inside and out, talk about some plans, see if you've got any suggestions. Be good if you could comment, guess what you think I've got, what do you think I've got? And I'll show you next video.